Welcome, everyone, to the 136th edition of Master Mike's Wrestling Paradise. I'm your host, Master Mike Ambrose, and let's get this show started. Raw was in Baltimore last night, and I'm wearing a shirt that was given to me by my cousin from Baltimore. And it's crab, because Maryland crab cakes. On the back, you can't see it that well, is the big crab with the Maryland logo in the back, Maryland State Lights way in the background. So, anyway, let's get this show going. The big news is top news to me. Gunther versus Randy Orton to happen at Bash in Berlin on August 31st. And story of this goes back to King of the Ring. Gunther won, but Randy Orton's shoulders weren't all the way down, or one of them was. And Gunther won the match, won King of the Ring, went on to SummerSlam to win the World Heavyweight title, and now Randy Orton wants his shot. The thing is, Randy Orton's on SmackDown, but either doing some crossover. I think this is going to be a thing, because Raw's going on Netflix, and maybe they're going to start having more names from SmackDown show up to grab interest as they head over in January to the new streaming service. So, just a thing that I thought was might happen. But yeah, it should be a great match. I don't know if they rated it, for instance, like Ric Flair, Ricky Steamboat. Don't know about that, because those matches set a high bar. Go on Peacock and watch any of those matches on 9:89. Or any Flair Steamboat match. It's just off the charts awesome. But this is going to be really good. Gunther's the best wrestler in the world, and Randy Orton's great. I don't care what anybody says. That he works his style. He's really good at it. He's great at it. Been around a long time. You know, he's because he doesn't do flips like those young bucks do, the Jacksons. Heck with the Jacksons. Let Matt and Nick Jackson do their flips. Let them cater to that crowd. I'll watch guys that can work and are real stars like a Randy Orton and a Gunther. And, I don't know. Tony Khan could go hang out with young bucks for all I care. I don't really care. Anyway, back to the show. Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. Sheamus wins. Great match. Bro kick. Very physical. Pete Dunne interferes. Backfires. He was going to cost him with the shillelagh. He was trying to cost Sheamus until he hits him, but Sheamus bounced back and won. And it looks like we're getting Sheamus and Pete Dunne in the future. Perhaps maybe at Bash in Berlin. Who knows? They kind of give him like a good match for 20 minutes, a banger. Boom. And I like Pete Dunne. Speaking of Pete Dunne, we're going to talk about it in the NXT preview in just a bit. A little later on tonight, we got something. He's in action. Time. And after, big news with Judgment Day. They have a new member, Liv Morgan, WWE World Women's Champion. Of course, if you watched the pay-per-view, you would know that Liv was going to be a member of Judgment Day. Damian Priest will be out. They're the Terrence twins now, because they've been friends for years. You look on Instagram, they've been very close friends. Date back to their time in NXT. And so, yeah, we got that. Looks like we're going to have some mixed intergender mixed tags with Priest and Rhea versus Liv and Finn, or maybe Liv and Dom, Liv and Carlito, Liv and JD McDonough. So, yeah, there's that. Also, we got the guys known as the Wyatt Six in action. And it's Chad Gable, Wyatt Six defeated in the main event, Chad Gable and the Creed brothers. Wyatt Six are over, of course. Joe Gacy, Dexter Loomis, and Eric Rowan, the original member of the Wyatt family. I should have remembered that. Mentioned it right off the bat, but they were in. I thought Jay Gacy came off real well for a guy that's first match on the main roster. And of course, you had Elko Howdy, Bo Dallas at ringside with Nikki Cross. Forget her name, but I'll have to look that up. Of course, Eric Rowan got in. You got a lot of sympathy there because he's the only original member of the three that's alive. He did a tribute to Luke Harper, Brody Lee, obviously. And then, Dexter Loomis did some good stuff. Yeah, it was a good match, real good match, heated match. They got a lot of react. They had the old theme, the last Bray Wyatt theme, which was good. And they're not supernatural. They're more like cerebral, like mastermind. That's what Bo Dallas is. Nothing like all that hokey-pokey stuff. They have the entrance like, it kind of looks like it, but it's kind of not. They come out like regular. They're not like the lights. I mean, the lights do flicker on, but it's not like when they're in the ring, they sell. They put on good performances. They come off like humanized. So, should be interesting where they go from here. Here's one match, but maybe the big shocking thing of the night, and Michael Cole. I gotta tell you, Michael Cole's number 2 behind Jim Ross right now of all time. And maybe tied with him, because Bronson Reed comes out, squashes Seth Rollins after he came out, get involved with the Punk McIntyre situation. We'll get to it. But Bronson Reed just squashes Seth, hits him with Tsunami 6 times from the top rope. And every time Bronson Reed doing it, they're trying to say, one more time. It's like with Sid Vicious Well, I was never really a big fan of to begin with. Would always do that. He hits me with the power bomb like one more time. Or teams like that, the skyscrapers, we were that, they hit the power bomb. So it was similar to that, and Bronson redid it 6 times to Seth Rollins. Seth's coughing up blood, and I'm like, get the guard out here! Get the National Guard! He's going crazy. Get Ned and Pierce out here. Get the guard, the squad, the police car. He's calling for everybody. Him and Pat McAfee going on their mind. It's incredible. Go back and watch it. It's something here. And I think Bron Breakker has good to see him get that big level push. He's going to be for a big match with Seth Rollins. Those are pay-per-view matches. So, there that goes. Punk and McIntyre, the feud continues. Looks like they're going away to bad blood in this. I don't know if they're going to be at Bastard Berlin. So, we'll see. Punk gets a huge reaction again. CM Punk. Guy's over. Guy draws. Speaking of the drawing, Roman Reigns draws some ridiculous numbers. I got to talk about that later on next show. Roman Reigns was up big social media numbers over the weekend and sell a lot of merchandise already. He came back Saturday night. For next week's show, Bron Breakker versus Sami Zayn next week. 23 falls for the Intercontinental title. Oh, we had 2 women's matches. Lyra Valkyria and Shayna Baszler. And Lyra won by DQ, but after that wasn't used a lot. Shame, I think she's really talented. Yeah, Damage Control come out, and then Io Sky defeated Sonya Deville later in the night. NXT Preview, Night 2. Ethan Page, the main event, versus Mensah for the NXT title match. We could see a return of Noam Dar. I don't know, but that's what it looks like. Nathan Frazer and Axiom versus the reunited MSK, Zachary Wentz and Wesley for the NXT Tag Team titles. Could be the match of the night if given the time. Of course, they got that working with TNA, which is real well. Trick Williams versus the ever-mentioned Pete Dunne. Like I talked about, he's got the match with Trick, and could be a great match. Pete's great. Trick's real good, improvement, so expect a great match there. Joe Hendry versus Joe Coffey, the Battle of Scotland. You know, that's what I call it. From last week we saw during the concert, Gallus came out, interfered. Kendal Gray versus Red Sinclair. They had an issue last week or a couple weeks ago. Involved no quarter catch through, and we should see where that goes tonight. It's kind of weird because Kendal Gray's new and still fairly green. She has potential. But, Red Sinclair is kind of a veteran, been around for years, but she hasn't really been used much on a big show like this, so we'll see what happens here. There. Kelani Jordan defend the NXT Women's title for Tatum Paxley. We see also, it looks like Tatum Paxley line with Wendy Chu. And we'll see what happens. Could be a good match. You know, they're both good, workers. They could try to see what kind of match they'll get. They're going to have a good match. And that's the show tonight, but I want to bring up NXT Talent in the N1 Victory Tour, tournament, which is the Pro Wrestling NOAH in Japan. Tavion Heights, remember the No Quarter Catch crew, is in the tournament, and you've had Titus Alexander today. I gotta see who won the match. I gotta double check because I just saw clips of it, but it looked good. Tavion, of course, Olympic wrestler, within the Olympics before, and has a lot of potential. Josh Briggs is involved in the tournament. I don't know what matches he's doing, but I'll go back and check. It's on YouTube. I'll even post highlights of the match so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, I gotta get going. I'm gonna do a Patriots show, another football special show. We have to the first game of the season, preseason for the Patriots. See if Drake May plays because they say they get some stats, but Jacoby Brissett is going to be the star of. No, not. What am I saying? Jacoby Brissett is going to be the starter, they say, for the year. But we should see how Drake May does in this preseason game. All right, have a good night. Take care. I'll be talking with you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.